Hi and welcome to Point of View. In this video, we will demonstrate how to set up your lens price list. So the first thing to do is to go in the option here, Finished Lenses, in the Product and Services category. First, we need to define the different lens materials and the different lens treatments available. So click on plus to create a new one. This is the list of all the lens materials we currently have. So if you'd like to add another one, what you have to do is put the new name, new material. Save, and you click new to create another one. Next thing is to add another treatment. This is the list of all the treatments that are available. Same thing, new treatment. You can now close that window. We just added a new material and a new treatment. This is the list of all the materials that we've just had, and this is a list of all the treatments we have. The refresh button here allows you to refresh the list in case you make some changes or someone else make changes in another computer. Then what you have here is a chart for each lens design of the different materials and treatments available with their specifications and the price, the retail price. Here you have a list, let's say, of all the lens designs. You could create a new one by clicking on new lens design. Then you could save it single vision, bifocal or progressives. By using bifocal or progressive, you have the new options here which say the range of the ads that lens design supports and the different heights that it also supports. You could say if it's a stock lens or a surface lens. So the difference between stock lens and surface lens is stock lenses have a diameter and surface lenses don't, because they're surfaced. So they will be surfaced with the diameter that's required. So height, you could say that this lens is available from 14 height to 23. So as you made that change, the change is here, 14 to 23. Another option would be, let's say it's only available in height 14 and height 15. You could add the height 14, and you could also add the height 15. So here on top, it's available 14 and 15. You could say the add is from 0 to plus 550. Then here on your chart, you could say that this lens is available with new treatment and, let's say, a Crizal treatment. You could add as many as you want. Let's say you give Crizal Forte. Get another one here, Diamond. Now you would know that this lens, new lens designs is available with new treatment, Crizal Forte, Diamond, and that's it. It's also available for each one of these treatments, let's say in 150, 150 polarized brown, 150 polarized gray. could add as many materials as you want, and for each material you could specify the range that it's available in. Let's say from 0 to 4, with minus 10 to 0 on the whole range. And you could also add a total power that the sphere and the cylinder together could go to a maximum of whichever, or you could leave it empty to say it's available on the whole range. Now if ever you have the sphere wrong, the from and the to, it would show you that it's turned red because you cannot have a sphere from plus 425. It's an invalid range. This number has to be smaller. So from plus 25 to plus 4, from minus 10 to 0. But then it also says that it's invalid. It's not available in any of these treatments until you put a price. So the difference between these two boxes is that's the price, the minimum price you're ready to sell it at, and that's the regular price you want to sell it at. So let's say that's your regular price. You would let someone with restricted privileges only go to a retail price of $100. So the system will not allow him to sell under $100 unless if he has extra privileges, like super privileges. And then this lens and this material is not available in Crizal, it's not available in Crizal Forte, and so on. So you could build your list that way. Also, this if you have multiple stores, this would be the default price for all the stores. But you could also set a specific price for another store. So let's say instead of the 100, this one's 150, 250. So the default price from 100 to 150, but for store 3 it's from 150 to 150. So the way it works, it first looks for a specific price for that store. If it doesn't find one, it's gonna go into here. So in the case here, let's say I put $200, $200, and I don't put anything for store 3, here would be $200 because it's defined in the default pricing. This here is the tax code to sell, to associate this lens with this lens material and treatment with. So it'd be $150 plus the tax code that you define here, the sales tax that you define here. You could also categorize the product if you have any product categories that you have to first define in here in product categories. And you have two other options. You have minimum inventory quantity, which is if this lens was a stock lens, you'd say that how much of that lens, that new lens design in that treatment, in that material, for each one of those combinations here, for a lens diameter of 14, how many would you want to keep in stock? That would help you manage your inventory. The next thing is your cost price. So when you select cost price, you have to select a supplier. And then you select your account that you have with that supplier. And then you build your cost price in the same way as you did before with your retail price. When you're done all this, you press save, and now that lens will be added to your lens tree in your RX worksheet. Thank you.